All right, Jenny, we're underway. Houston has won the toss and will receive with Danielle Manning. Take 1st and 10 from the 20. Foster is in there. And a flag to open things up. Been running plays. That's number 2 in the NFL behind Cincinnati, who leads it at 54%. Foster. 2nd and 15. Spread it out for Fitzpatrick. Underneath, he gets Hopkins involved for a modest gain. 10 for the Texans. Look out. Fitzpatrick throws the ball as he was dearly. Bill O'Brien said that Shane Leckler, the punter, has been a huge weapon for the team. He's one of the leaders of the Texans. Deep punt handled by Harris, the return man. Harris looking to get to the outside. Spin move by Harris. And gang, last week against New Orleans in that 38-17 win, threw for 3 touchdowns. Penalty. Romo on a give. Murray, early con to Cowboys. Romo out of the gun. Offensive line holds up. Juggle and a drop by Bryant. Offense ranked number 1. The Dallas offense ranked number 2. Devin Street now on the field for Dallas on a 3rd and 10. Spread formation. Romo out of the pocket, trying to dump it off. Incomplete. Carson Newman. Houston should have excellent field position. Martin, fair catch. Reached 3 and 4. 1st and 10, just short of the 41. Fitzpatrick throwing. He connects. 2nd and 2, 5 receivers set. Rush coming. Fitzpatrick double pump. Incomplete. Looking. Fitzpatrick fires. Tight window. Once again out of the gun. Fitzpatrick out route. Intercepted. Picked off by Scandrick.
Look at Scandrick playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, breaks on the ball, and it's a huge turnover for the Cowboys here in the 1st quarter.
Inside. Dallas and Houston no score. The Texans turned it over on an interception by Scandrick. Here's Murray. Score between Houston and Dallas. Houston, the only team that has not given up points in a 1st quarter this season. Romo on the out route to Murray and Klutz in the backfield on a 3rd and 1. Murray bulldozing, which would be a franchise record. Give it to Murray again. Murray trying to veer, couldn't finish the deal last week, suffering their 1st loss against the 49ers. Play action. Romo looking for an adjustment, coming back for the football. And inside the 35 of Houston. Will approach the 8-minute mark of this 1st quarter. Here's Murray. Juke movement.
And they're going off balance here on the left side.
Play action. 2nd and 5. Look out. Brian Cushing gets to the quarterback. Romo takes the sack. Swearinger trying to make sure everybody's on the same page defensively. Rush again. Romo gets rid of it. He's got Bryant for a 1st down. Back in 2010. 9th play of the drive. Fake the inside handoff. They give it to Harris. 2nd and 6 for the Cowboys. Trying to get on the board. Murray sheds 1 tackle. Weaves his way through traffic. Finally brought down against Buffalo. 3rd and 1. Murray. A 1st down. Oh, he loses the ball. Murray coughs it up. Recovered by Tuggle. The 2nd effort by Murray. And that's the one issue that Jason Garrett pointed out in regards to Murray. He said he has improved in every facet of the game except taking care of the ball.
And you wonder if his forward progress had been stopped.
Back with a 1st and 10 from the 14. Trying to establish Arian Fun.
Hey, why have people talk about it? Just quit fumbling.
Quick hitter to Hopkins. Houston, the leaders in the AFC South. It's a toss for Foster. Fans. They gave out pink rally towels for the fans here. Big hole, Foster. Picking up the pace here, JB, going no huddle. Give it to Foster. Had that fiery pregame speech that came from the heart. 2nd and 7. Fitzpatrick running with it. Flag is thrown back.
Holding. Number 60 offense, 10-yard penalty remains. Second down.
Blue is now in. He's the rookie out of LSU. Fitzpatrick throwing. The ball was tipped, so it never got to DeMaris. He's done for the year. That was last week in the win over New Orleans. Shotgun, 3rd and 17. Arian Foster gets to the outside, but not enough for a first down.
The talent of Shane Leckler.
Leckler to Harris. Harris ranges over, makes his move upfield. Flag is thrown.
And C.J. Spillman with the hold.
Number 37, that penalty is declined. Holding, number 59 of the receiving team. That penalty is accepted, 10 yards. First down.
A long drive and a fumble by Murray. Trying to get Bryant out in space, and he's met immediately by Kareem Jackson, limited to a gain of 2. And Jackson now coming off after making the stop. Andre Howell will replace him.
And they're hurting in the defensive backfield. A.J. Bowie is out, Daryl Morris out, Eddie Pleasant out, and now Jackson on the sideline.
Texans have still not given up any first quarter points this season. No score as we go to the second. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Des Bryant. That was the final play of the first quarter. We start the second. Swing pass that bounces to Terrence Williams. Incomplete.
His left arm here. Remember, Des Bryant is 220. Jackson about 190. And not only does he get hit, then he comes down on the left elbow as well.
Sign from the practice squad. 3rd and 8. Romo throws. It's complete.
Oh, getting to Romo.
Witten has not been as big a factor in the passing game because they've run the ball so effectively. Murray.
Losing as you could possibly get, and was happy to have him as a teammate.
6 offensive linemen here for Dallas. Play action for Romo. Throwing, incomplete. Blanches. 4 receivers set. Romo out of the gun. Protection holds up. Romo. Dump off. Murray. First down on the catch and run. Did not agree on the deal. And he's backing it up with big numbers. Here's Murray. Veering to the outside. Randall, second-year running back out of Oklahoma State, now in there on a 2nd and 1. He'll get the call. 9th play of the drive for Dallas. Randall remains in there. And
yeah, but they got to go to Seattle next week.
Well, there was that one road game. That was in there. Romo off the spin. Romo, sidearm toss. He gets it to Witten. Of Romo.
Well, he's just a magician at times, looking over the entire field. Gets away from Watt there, and then he gets the double shot. Watt just made Smith whiff on his block. How about the pass to just squeeze it under the arm of Merciless to Jason Witten.
And the helmet pops off at the end of the play. Watt was actually fined by the NFL $16,537 for roughing the passer last week on 2 occasions against Manuel. A throw from Romo, high throw. Bryant looking for a flag. Jonathan Joseph
had that right arm wrapped around Bryant. That's what Bryant is complaining about here. But that ball got to those gloves. It should have been caught regardless.
And Dan, for Dallas, second 11-play drive, and they still have no points on the board. Jones, the punt. And Sean Martin is... Houston gets the football back, give it to Alfred Blue. Has gone high tech. 2nd and 6. Blue. Steamroll featuring the run. They're averaging just about 5.5 yards per rush. And
they didn't even have Beta back then.
1st and 10 for Houston. Just short of the 25-yard line. Play fake. Fitzpatrick fires. Incomplete. Unfortunate. It wasn't picked.
Andre Johnson had to stop his route, reach back, and Carr with perfect
motion man for Houston. No score. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Fitzpatrick. He's got Hopkins. And a flag is...
Ineligible man downfield, number 76 of the offense. 5-yard penalty remains, 2nd down.
Andre Johnson was in the backfield, now shifts out of there on a 2nd and 15. Fitzpatrick, quick toss. Johnson hit down low. Flag thrown, and this play never gets off.
Delay of game.
Confuse a Harvard guy. 3rd and 17. Running play going. Leckler on the punt it again. Dwayne Harris will get an opportunity here from the 31. Harris loses the football. Houston was there. They were in the right spot.
Watch him just grab that arm and pull it away from the ball.
Number 53.
Second fumble for the Cowboys here.
Penalties decline. Result of the play is the first down, Houston. Timeout.
And the rookie Alfred Blue on the recovery. The Texans take over in Dallas territory. Looking to strike first on the board. In attendance, what's been the biggest difference between last year and this year for Houston? Takeaways. They've already matched last year's total. Fitzpatrick throwing 2 yards of offense for Houston. Dallas only has 95. A misdirection here to Hopkins and the coaching staff. 3rd and 8 for the Texans. 5 minutes to go, first half. Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. Nothing with it. Leckler the punt. Trying to pin the Cowboys deep once again. Takes a bounce. Roof is closed here in Arlington. On a 1st and 10 for Dallas. No score. Romo throws. In stride. Terrence Williams. Murray single setback. It's Murray. Tripped up. Working from the gun. Handoff for Murray. Murray's got a first down going head to head. Harris the motion man. And it's Murray. Houston, and now the Cowboys are trying to get on the board. A 2nd and 6. Toss it to Beasley. Next move upfield. Beasley's got a first down. New set of downs for Dallas. We're down to a minute 34 to go. First half. Murray carrying the minute 10 left to go in the second quarter. Romo to Bryant. Bryant tried to get to the
Tarpinian and Cushing right in the middle here as they drop out.
Romo swings over the middle. Cole Beasley with a first down grab. Ranger is back in for Houston. Movement. And 1 timeout remaining. 35 seconds left to play in this first half. Romo in the pocket. Throws. Drop ball by Williams. Romo trying to get everybody organized. Romo underneath to Murray. And he's hit right. 12 plays, 65 yards for the Cowboys. It ends on a Dan Bailey 33-yard field goal. Bailey now kicking it off. Manning, the deep man. This one will roll and then curl. Reception to clinch it. Darryl Morris with 1:07 left. Picked off E.J. Manuel. So that'll do it for this first half. A 3-0 lead for the Dallas Cowboys. 2 teams that are 3-1, leading their respective divisions. And the battle of the Lone Star State has been quiet offensively. As we send it downstairs to Jenny Dell.
Coach, are you surprised that you haven't been able to score any points generating that much offense?
It's ridiculous. We need to play better on offense. Our defense is playing well. We got to find a way to move the ball, and we're hurting ourselves with penalties and turnovers. We got to do better than that.
Good luck in there.
All right, Jenny, very honest and direct. Bill O'Brien. The Houston Texans trailing the Dallas Cowboys 3-0. We'll come back to Verizon halftime report after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Here today, Cowboys will have the football first. Bullock on the kickoff. And for the Cowboys, Houston held to 86 time of possession. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10 at the 20 to Marco Murray. So now a 2nd and 7 for Dallas. Romo working out of the gun. Throws to Des Bryant.
For the Cowboys.
This is a 3rd and 3 now. Romo swings it to Beasley, and he's in Elm, Texas. 11 first downs now for the Cowboys. Mixing in the run from Murray. Cushion, who's been the key with him. Pairing him with this offensive line has been the difference. It's the ultimate team sport. It's paying off for Dallas. Just underway in the second half. Dallas leading Houston 3-0. From the gun, pump and throw. Romo, deep ball, too far for Des Bryant. High kick, sailing to the 15. Returnable from Martin. Works the sideline. Changed their fortune here in the second half. 86 total yards in that first half for the Texans. Arian Fox under Lamar Hunt. You get it? Or are you confused?
That's pretty confusing, isn't it? Is there a World Football League team named the Texans too?
Fitzpatrick is 6 of 13 for just 36 yards and a pick. Sets and throws. It's complete to Hopkins. Give it to Foster. Clock. Foster, look at the room. Arian Foster. Big run by Foster. With his offensive production, he's the man calling the plays. It's gotten better here in the third. Foster accelerates to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
Pro left tackle Dwayne Brown working with the tight end in unison. Fedorowicz. Jack Crawford pinned to the inside of the church. Pick up your laundry, Barry, because Foster has taken it all the way.
Foster now with 99 yards on the ground, a touchdown on 12 carries. The Texans move down the field with ease against this Dallas D. First possession of the third quarter for Houston as Bullock backs on the extra point. Arian Foster, 59 yards on the drive, and pay dirt in Dallas. Randy Bullock kicking it off. Harris, the deep man, is going to take it out. 8 yards deep in the end zone. Bang down as he crossed it. They've raised almost $7 million for the American Cancer Society. Cowboys on offense. 2nd and 5 for Dallas. We approach 8 minutes to go in the third. Murray, the vision. Murray.
Holding. Number 72, offense. 10-yard penalty remains. 2nd down.
On a 2nd and 15 for Dallas. Handle the rush. Romo. He's got Witten. Jason Witten has become the 3rd tight end in NFL history with over 10,000 receiving yards. What a run it's been for Witten now in his 12th year. Give it to Murray. Well, according to Witten, it's a brotherhood.
Well, rookies today, they ride in the same limo.
Different salary structure. Romo, spin, throw, end zone, caught! Terrence Williams, touchdown Cowboys! Tony Romo digging into the bag of tricks, 43 yards.
And part of the bag of tricks was just pulling away from the most dominant defensive player in the first quarter of the season. Watch J.J. Watt. He's got a clear shot on Romo. Yeah, I wonder about that left arm, though. He didn't have the strength to wrap up Romo. And how about Romo sticking with the play? Williams hangs with the ball. The defensive back falls down. Kendrick Lewis. And Williams makes up for earlier drops with a huge play.
The deep ball from Romo. He's down on the ground. Dan Bailey will now kick it off. The Cowboys back in front by 3. Danielle Manning, the return man. He'll take it.
Got a shot here for Terrence Williams. Williams is going to be picked up by the safety Kendrick Lewis, but at right about the goal line, watch their feet. A little bit of a trip right there. Lewis bites the dust.
Trailing by 3. Fitzpatrick going to give for Foster. Foster brought down behind the 8 after the loss on first down. Give it to him again. Foster, second level. Arian Foster with a flag down. Working that sideline.
Holding. Number 79 offense. 10-yard cut.
Texans are deep in their own territory. Give it to Blue. Bounces off a first contact. 3rd and 20 for the Texans. Quick hitter. Johnson. Across the 20. Career receptions. Leckler with the boot. Room to work for Harris. future. Start watching free today at NFL.com/now. And a handoff. Murray dry to this game on pace to go over 2,100 on the season, just a quarter of the way through. Murray! He emerged. Most 10-plus yard games in the NFL this season. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Murray again. Not much there.
Ian and Dan and Jenny.
All right, guys, thanks very much. Romo throwing underneath to Des Bryant. He breaks a tackle, former Chargers. Louis Coucher. Swearinger, 8 seconds to play in the third. Cowboys leading the Texans 10-7. Romo on time for Witten. That's the end of the third with the Cowboys in front of the Texans 10-7. We'll come back to Dallas after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS. For Houston. Dallas on the move once again. Murray goes down quickly. Dan Fouts, Jenny Bell, the rest of our CBS crew. Shotgun. Romo throws. Intercepted. Picked off by Kendrick Lewis. Texans force another turnover.
Goes back, misreads the coverage here. Does not see Kendrick Lewis, the safety, coming from center field to take away that pass to Des Bryant. First pick of the year for Lewis. Great reaction, getting the ball at its highest point.
Signed as a free agent from Kansas City, Kendrick Lewis steps in front for the pass intended for Des Bryant and the Texas Cowboys. 10-7, Dallas in front. Up the middle of Foster for the player and his mom, Bernadette Sizemore. On a handoff, it's Foster, 3rd and 6.
He's got to get better seats though.
Fitzpatrick underneath. Graham, can he get to the marker? No. He picked up the playbook very quickly. The punt. Harris backpedaling. That one nearly hit the big screen. Harris to the outside. Down the sideline. Harris gets brought down from behind with a flag. 1-yard return.
It did not look like he grabbed the inside of the shoulder pads. He did hit the face mask, but did not grab it.
Morelli.
There's no foul on the play for a horse collar tackle. First down.
And Dan, your instincts were correct.
Well, there's the face mask being hit, but not grabbed. There's the shoulder being grabbed, but not inside the shoulder pad. Good job by the officials.
Witten, the motion man. Running play, Murray. DeMarco Murray. Conditions, they've had to settle for one field goal. Murray, stutter step. Drop. Harris goes in motion. Murray. Romo to throw it. Got his man. Back shoulder throw to Bryant for the Cowboys touchdown.
Take a look at it. Not really. He had both hands on him, but he never really extended his arms.
Exactly. The National Beard Foundation.
Well, it was World Beard Day, the first September, Saturday of every September.
I think you're the only one that's promoting it as the Battle of the Beards. Manning lead over the Houston Texans with 9:37 to go in the fourth. Handed off to Foster, going up the middle. Foster.
With the call, although it is a horse collar, if you grab inside the side of the collar, he grabbed the jersey and the shoulder pad. Just.
All right, good stuff, Mike. Thanks very much. 2nd and 5 now for Houston. 8.5 to go in the fourth. Fitzpatrick guns one to Johnson. For injury, he's on IR, so it's Moore, Carr, and Scandrick. Once again, this Dallas D has been rock solid. Fitzpatrick spins out of trouble. Buying some time, Fitzpatrick lets it fly. Connects with Hopkins. Into Dallas territory and in game.
Well, and he does run a little play action here, fake to blue. And now he pulls a little Tony Romo with a reverse pivot, keeping his eyes down the field, and Hopkins is wide open at the 40.
It's 11 of 18 overall for 93 yards. Back to the ground game and Foster. Shotgun Fitzpatrick. Tosses to the outside and Foster. Fitzpatrick fires to the outside. Brought in by Mark. Fourth down for the Texans. 4:37 to play in the fourth. Fitzpatrick on fourth down. He's got Foster. First down for Houston.
Snap alignment.
2 set of downs for the Texans. Alfred Blue. Fitzpatrick, 88 of his 115 yards have come in the second half. Play clock down to 3. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Scrambling. And take here in the fourth. Time-consuming drive for the Texans. Fitzpatrick hit as he throws. Incomplete. And it's a 29-yard field goal attempt for Randy Bullock. He knocks it through.
But they did save their 3 timeouts.
That drive took 7 minutes and 16 seconds. Dallas was prepared in case Houston thought about an onside kick for Witten and Hannah. And a give to Murray. They'll pick up a half. Romo out of the gun.
Delay a game.
Delay of game.
Unbelievable.
5-yard penalty remaining.
After a timeout.
So second and long now for Dallas after the delay of game. Take the handoff. There's the wide receiver screen for Harris. And Dwayne Harris. Motion. On a 3rd and 6 for the Cowboys. Romo throws it off his back foot and nobody there.
The outside, perfect coverage, and now a penalty flag. Intentional grounding against Tony Romo. He was in the pocket when he threw that ball away, and there was no receiver anywhere near it.
4th-round pick out of Michigan State. Jones with a punt. Martin moves forward, brings it in cleanly at the 41. Works his way to Dallas territory, and then with a 1st and 10 at the Cowboys 45. Fitzpatrick, throw it underneath to Andre Johnson. Johnson has got some running room. Johnson sprints to the 25. 58 yards. Out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Texans down 7. Fitzpatrick, he's got Hopkins. Brought down just short of the 5 by Brandon Carr.
0 sacks for the Cowboys on Fitzpatrick.
1st and goal from the 6. The handoff. Foster bangs his way inside the 1.
You know that old thing about scoring too quickly? I think it's a bunch of hogwash. You just want to score. Tie this one up. 2nd and goal.
Hand it off. It's Foster slicing in. Touchdown, Texans.
The momentum right now. That was a 4-play, 45-yard drive. Fitzpatrick with a couple of strikes, and then Foster pays it off, going over the right side. But the Cowboys have just faded here in the last 2 minutes.
Norris waits for it. He's the deep man for the Cowboys. All tied up in Big D. Harris will take it out. Harris looking for blockers. Knotted up at 17 apiece. Shotgun for Romo. Romo throws it underneath. Murray with the catch and now will duck out of bounds. Trying to make sure Murray knows the play. Rush coming. Romo steps up. A little dart to Murray. Murray makes a beeline to the perimeter. Just across the 40-yard line. 1st down for Dallas. Working underneath again and a drop ball by Bryant. Dallas trying to get it done with a last-second finish. Romo avoids the pressure, throws, and there's room for Murray into Houston territory, and he's dropped at the 45. Romo from the gun. Romo gets rid of it. He's got Des Bryant, and Bryant brought down inside the 40 by Joseph. Looking for some yardage before they bring Dan Bailey onto the field. for a game-winning field goal attempt. It will be a running play. It's Murray up the gut. And a few seconds come off the clock. LP Ladasar will snap it. Jones, the punter, will hold it. For the win, Dan Bailey from 53 yards, and it is offline. Overtime in Dallas.
He had plenty of leg, but the icing perhaps paid off for Houston.
Danny has made 30 in a row until that kick.
The odds were in the Texans' favor then. That's a remarkable run. This tested his distance. He had it, but he just pulled it a little bit left.
Tails it is. You want to receive. Houston will receive it this end.
He had a chance to end it, could not at the end of regulation. So it's OT. Up by 7. They could not. It was a quick possession. Houston took over. They scored a quick touchdown. Handoff. Arian Foster. Foster brought down. Just shy of the 45. Houston on the move. It's Foster. Up the middle. Houston is having its way with the Dallas D. Alfred Blue is in. Blue works. Working from the gun. Fitzpatrick. Looks. Throws. Sideline. Incomplete. A punt from Leckler. Harris waiting for it. A flag is thrown. It bounces in the air. Actually takes a Cowboys bounce.
During the kick, holding. Number 37, receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
The Cowboys just shy of the 10-yard line. Delayed handoff. It's Murray. Pitch for Houston. From the gun. Romo. To the outside after the catch for offensive lineman here for Dallas. Jeremy Parnell. Oh, he picked the right hole. Murray. So tough to bring down. Shotgun here for Romo. Next score wins the game. Romo trying to put an end to it. Two star running backs have done their respective jobs today. Arian Foster, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. Murray has gone for 134. Romo. Floats one up in the air. Juggle. Dez Bryant. Oh, spectacular grab by Bryant. One-on-one. Bryant wins the matchup.
Well, he caught it twice. The ball is going to go off his hands there, and as he's falling, he reaches over the top of Joseph Helmick to pull it in. What concentration. Joseph played it perfectly. He split the hands of Bryant, but couldn't keep Bryant from grabbing the ball right off the top of his hat.
And Dan, they are now in field goal range after that long completion to the Pro Bowler. Dez Bryant, concentration and physical skills. On a give, Murray. And would have ended it for Dallas. Give it to Murray, stiff arm, nothing there. And it's going to be a 49-yard attempt. For the win. Redemption for Bailey. Yes! He knocks it through. The Cowboys win in overtime. 20-17 over the Texans. Bragging rights belong to Dallas.
Perfect snap, the hold. Right down the middle. What a job by the Cowboys bouncing back after Houston grabbed all the momentum. But to have the awareness and leadership of a quarterback like Tony Romo, knowing what his weapons are, getting a big play from a guy that makes big plays for you, Dez Bryant.
And it's Dan Bailey converting from 49 yards away for Bill O'Brien. Heartache. His team and battled at the end of regulation to tie the game up. Dallas had an opportunity to win it in regulation, but it's the Cowboys, a winner 20-17 in overtime. Let's send it to New York and JB.